Muffins. We all love muffins. Alright, now I am very experienced with muffins. Mostly because I made muffins. I know, shocker, I made bread and muffins. It was crazy. Uh, today I have a almond poppy seed muffin from Super One, which you can buy for $5 in a pack of 4. Now I have eaten a lot of these, an ungodly amount of these, and I just can't get enough of them. So I wanted to share my love of these specific kind of muffins with you today on the Rowan Alexander Dachall Keeton Food Review channel. Now, let's get into the meat here, the bulk. See, oh, as you can see, of course, I'm gonna get the real nutty one over here, the one with all the nuts on it. God, whoever made this really nutted all over this thing. Let me put this guy back here. You don't want any brands in my video. I should probably turn that a little. Of course. All right, now you can see covered in almond, made with poppy seeds. Now, overall, my first impression of this, not that great. Don't mind that. We'll cut that out of the original. No, the final draft. My voice did not crack there. You have no proof. I'll sue you out of existence if you say you do. Anyways, now first impressions. This doesn't look that good. It smells great. I have to give it that. But it looks very greasy. It looks like someone vomited in a cupcake paper. It looks bad, but looks great as well. And that is because I know what it is. And fuck you, I don't know where this is going. Anyways, I guess I'll take my first bite, then I'll tell you about how I discovered muffins and got the I didn't get the Keeton from this actually. That was a different story where I was born with it. Which I will never tell you about because you wouldn't be able to understand. It has something to do with the Big Bang though, and the Queen of England. It wasn't real. That's false. That she's not real. It's a wax figure that they've been puppeteering for years. Ever since uh King Henry the Eighth, I think it was. All right, here we go. I have to admit, this is some extreme delicacy you can find. Honestly, top of the charts here. It doesn't get much better than this. Now, I will be doing these in separate halves, with the top and the bottom. Hmm. Initially, it just tastes like your average vanilla-infused muffin bread, but then the poppy seed comes in, and it gives you that crunch. It's like Pop Rocks. It's like Pop Rocks, but it's not, you know? And the almond really just seals the deal with the extra reinforcement and bursts of flavor. It's really nice. I have to give it probably on the sweetness scale a solid 7 out of 10. I'd say it's pretty good. Not the best. Mostly because it's not overly sweet, but I think that really complements each other, you know? And extra though, I have to give it like maybe a 4 out of 10. It's not that good. I'll eat it though. I'll eat anything. as you've probably already seen with the banana peel, the brown spot, and another video that will be in the works. Which you'll see shortly, if I ever get around to losing my mind and actually eating it. Most because you're not supposed to eat it, and you'll find out. Uh, Now, the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. We all know the Muffin Man. He lives on Drury Lane. All right. This guy, I hate him. He's an asshole. All right. What he did, I should probably give a bit of a brief explanation here. Let me put this baby's. Actually, you know what? I'll snack on it. Now, this guy, I lived in my big old mansion on the sea. Now, with my fancy cars and stuff. And one day, I was driving around, and some guy wants to get in my car, or more or less take it while I'm at a gas station after I do donuts in a random airfield for no reason. Now, he seems a bit of a Russian guy, you know. He was a bit of a Russian guy, and yeah, everybody was like, "How much?" I was like, "Hell no, this is collector's and it's mine." And he was like, "We'll see about that." So I got my gas. I drove off. I went home. I went back to my dog, which was left to me by my now deceased fiance, who I miss very dearly. Now, I love this dog. So that's all I have left of her. It's the only thing that got me out of the dumps. Now, in the middle of the night, I'm woken up by a big crash and a boom. All right, I go downstairs. You know what I see? See the same guy and his buddies now, all inside my house, fucking my shit up. All right, they pin me down. All right, and my dog starts attacking them, so they get a little mad and they kill my dog. All right, they kill my dog. You know what that's like, and then they burn my house. Sick bastards. I hate them. All right, and then they steal my car and break my others. Pieces of shit. I later found out that they're a part of the Russian mob. You know who runs the Russian mob? It's the Muffin Man. That goddamn Muffin Man. All right, so I got to figure out a way to get back at them. You know, I can't just do revenge. I have to do something that hits them hard, and they have to deal with it. All right, and you know he's famous in the underworld for selling muffins. All right, nobody knew of muffins except for him and whoever bought them from him. All right, now what I do, I go on a huge journey to all over the East Coast. I think maybe a bit of the West Coast. I don't remember of North America. All right, and I kill as many of these as I can until I can get to the Muffin Man in his damn penthouse. And I'm tired of his shit, so I run in there. I see he's baking a bunch of shit. More muffins. More fucking muffins. And he didn't give me one. I can't see why not. I killed his guys. They killed my dog. I think it's only fair. They killed my dog. They should give me a muffin. So I run in there and I see his muffin recipe. All right. He's like, "No. No. Ah. No." He's exactly like that. He's a little bitch. And I hate him. So I steal the muffin recipe. One moment. So I steal the muffin recipe. And oh god. This guy suck. I hate him. Uh, something. I don't know exactly what happens. My memory gets a little fuzzy there. Because I was too busy beating him up over the muffin recipe or something like that. And I threw him out of his penthouse window. Did I mention he was in a penthouse? I think I did. So I steal his recipe. I go back home. I start baking. All right. I sell him in the marketplace again. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is great." All right. But then that damn Isaac Newton. God. He just comes in. He steals my muffin recipe again. I can't believe him. And then he kills me and I get resurrected. Oh my god. Now he's stolen my bread recipe and my muffin recipe, dude. It hurts. It really hurts. Like right here, get you in the feels, you know? Man, I can't stand him. Now, now after this, everybody knows about muffins, and everybody loves and craves muffins. Now, there's a similar thing to muffins called cakes, which I did not create. That was a friend of mine who I'll tell you about later, and his name may or may not rhyme with iodine. Um, it's not true. He doesn't rhyme with that, but it's close. It's close enough. Don't mind the another voice crack. It's the muffins. Clearly, nobody else. Uh, let's continue. Let's continue. Now, hmm, hmm, another good story. So, I was in the mountain range of Huangqing Pingling, Huaxi Te, China. All right, I was sitting there. I was meditating. And as I was meditating, I got this amazing idea as I was sitting under a tree. All right. I hadn't eaten for days. I was like, man, I could really go for a muffin, which I didn't know existed yet. But I just said, I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, I mustered up as much dirt, anything I could find as possible, bugs, bark, loose eyelashes. All right. And I put those all together. And you know what that created? I don't fucking know. I threw it away. Then I look under the tree where I was sitting, and I guess in that time I made a circuit board. All right, so I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy! I must have done that in my sleep because we can all do that." All right, and if you think I can't, specifically me, uh, I got no proof for that, but I can, just take my word for it. Now sit on it again. I'm under that tree. I'm meditating for another 200 years. All right, last time some guy sat under a tree, last I remember, his name was Isaac Newton, and he's an asshole who stole a lot of money from me. Like a lot of money. Anyways, I'm gonna hit him. I should hit him with that apple again. That was me. Did I mention that I hit him with the apple? Yeah, that was me. I don't deserve what he's done to me though. Um. So after that 200 years, I look back and I see a Samsung TV. Literally, it. That's how I discovered TVs, and I brought it down to China. And they were like, "Oh, we don't want this. This looks like a piece of shit. How are we even going to use this?" So I brought it over to Japan. And Japan, by this point, they were well on their way to the space age. They had. Anyways, so this muffin, I'm gonna get. I may or may not have taken a bite of the second half, which would be the crust of it, not the crust. The bottom half. And so I'm gonna do it again. So for an accurate view, obviously, let me. As I was saying, let me just take a bite of it real quick. Um, mm, that's good. Mm. I personally, when it comes to muffins, am not a big fan of the main part, the bread. I really like the crust, especially on the top because it's flavorful, it's bountiful. When it comes to, especially on this muffin, nuts, seeds. God, I love having nuts and seeds in my mouth. I love it when people nut all over my mouthical instrumental cavity. All right. And they put their seed in there as well. So good. It's so good. Uh, Sweetness, sadly, a bit less than top. So I'd have to give it like maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. For this, I'll just do a 5.5 since I'm undecided. And the texture, it's spongy, it's cakey. It has little black dots throughout it, which I know are the poppy seeds. However, normally I would think this is disgusting because it might be mold or something. Uh, Overall, I'd say the muffin is a solid. This specific muffin, the almond poppy seed muffin, is a probably a solid 7. I think a 7 out of 10 is appropriate for something like this. Maybe even an 8, because just how masterfully baked and crafted this is. Um, I am sorry that the stories in this episode aren't as good as the last. However, I haven't been myself. You know, the fucking Muffin Man came back recently, and he took my radiator, and it's so cold down here now. It's so cold. I'm not in a basement. I'm just on the first level. It sounded like that. It's just so cold. It hurts. And this time I'm gonna steal his gingerbread man recipe, which may or may not be coming none time soon. Because I'm lazy and it's not Christmas and it's not Christmas and I'm lazy and it's not Christmas and it's not Christmas. Uh yeah, this muffin was great. Shout out to my boy Carson, since he wanted to be somehow get onto the Rowan Alexander Dachall Keeton food review channel. Um I couldn't care less. Uh if your name is Dylan though, something about Theron Douglas Lettner hating you. I don't know. Uh yeah, that's it. Great muffin.